We are throwing it back in time. The music, of course, the guests, the topics, everything around that. If you just want to see how far this industry has come, this is your perfect show to watch every Thursday right here on After 5. And of course, we are powered by MTN. Together, we are unstoppable. And of course, in our building, we bring in a friend I've taken ages without seeing, you know. Ayingide ne mbuze motoka ya inange motoka kabima wakali kabima kali ka blue dolphin kali nga ka blue nga okalaba ngogamba oyo wali uyayiseo ne wawangala naka motoka ako sente zonna ze wakola wagana okukyusa emmotoka
ne motoka yanjikira ku silk nga bagamba bawo yamugulidde emmotoka yafunye omugagga oba yali unplugged kiwa parking awo wabweru nga gwe embozi
bana ife tetwekolera ku sente
ezo ennaku ezo buli yaguze yali afunye omusajja we bagamba ngambu
najegulira mu nyimba zange. It was heavy kange zito wange but
ngojiraba nga it's
when they were taking it nakaba
actually yali bulletproof.
The scene agenda kunkuba sasi.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the building is Sarah Zawede. Gotumanyinga Zawi. Abaddewo abirabye ate takyuka kyali bwati.
Really?
Yeah, you've not changed.
Thank you.
You've not changed.
Thank you.
You actually look very, very good. If somebody's watching, sometimes you take ages without seeing.
Thank you.
Somebody nomutuka konge nsi amukube mboko.
Thank you. I'm so honored. By the way, it's my first time
blessed,
to be with you guys.
That's
Mulaba every time.
I
see him every time. I see him outside this place.
It's the first time to be on After 5.
I'm here on the biggest TV show in Uganda.
Oh yeah.
For the first time. For the first time in my music industry, it's the first time I'm on After 5. I've been on other programs.
Did you ever give music a break at one point?
Yes, I did.
For how long?
That was 2012. When so many artists came in, Barema, Banine, Sokangamba, Zawi, Sokodeo, Wetereze. Yes. And
was it stress or it's just something you said, let me first go back?
No, it was real. Reality Kuba. It was real. Young artists came, beautiful girls with nice voices. You know, I'm for nice voices, vocals.
I know you.
Eri abayimbi nga alabika bulungi ayambala bulungi ne mumwagala for just, but these are artists who came with nice vocals. Nenzikiriza ningamba, you know what, Sokodeo ko. That's how I came up with a band.
It takes a lot of guts. Most of them are gamba wapi.
Can ate no maka gwagera 2012. It's like the peak. Abayimbi abali already and with
the Winnie Nywages came, the Rimas, the Irene Tellers, and the music was beautiful. And these were young, beautiful girls.
Yeah, because Baba, you see, this is like close to what we are, like what we've been speaking about. Like at that time, what were the challenges? I don't think it was musically. The voice, because you musically also have the voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is why I went and discovered myself. Sometimes you need to go and discover yourself, and it takes I don't know, self-counseling. Nowezula. Yeah.
Self-believing.
And for me, I was lucky to nalimva competitions at Coca-Cola, Popstars, and all that. So the Julianas, the Joint Accordions, about training. So it helped me in the safe more live music.
Was it because one thing I remember, there was a time I had I was talking with someone around that time. Nangamba ye ebime bya singo muti, so like these guys came with a lot of social media. They can't handle that pressure, like taking
showing
a lot of
skin.
Pictures, showing skin.
Things,
But guess what, Douglas? You know we showed skin, don't you?
No, I remember the dresses.
No, it wasn't about that.
These people were so daring.
We us.
Tebanakola
bintu. We and for us they loved us. Nganebo jango yamba doche, people loved us.
It was the music, man.
It was the music basically.
Actually, amawulire gayagalanga nnyo Zawi ne Irene
Ready Peppo.
Ate desire wangu.
Ne desire.
To answer your question, you said what freaked me. I didn't even freak out. You know the generations zichuka abayimbi baganya okukkiriza. Abayimbi baganya okukkiriza. And that's why you find me and say gwe olwanye no because you have to remain relevant in this industry. But how? You cannot compete, for instance, with there's a young girl around Bamaitani.
Gloria
I have a
Boogie.
piece. I think
piece.
I've started getting interested in her music. But I find her music nice, actually. Waliwo muyimbi ayimba nga tobitegeera bulungi. But her vocals, I feel like, if she continues...
Yeah, she's really talented.
She's talented.
Yeah.
I love her music has sweetness. Manze ebiyimba ebitanyuma tetukwatagana. Okitegeera. So, you cannot begin doing the things these girls are doing.
Break down the things, breaking it down.
At some point, you guys had already seen us. Tukoze curtain raising on P Square, you remember?
Yeah.
Street Jam,
Awards,
where the
Jam.
most highly paid artists during the street jams or Silk and all that. Twagende eggulu ng'otuuka bakutwalira mu nnyonyi eggulu we traveled the whole country, you remember that? So time came nga byonna tubikoze. Because and him actually, they were there. Yeah. They are our witnesses. So basically, nenda banga byonna mbimaze.
I was also singing at home.
You were singing. Ono home yate. So
it's okay.
We are family.
We are family. She's my neighbor.
Hey.
And we are family.
Madam Ayinti Zawe yakolera ngeyo yonna nti Mase waziyanga
walipiana.
I was bit young.
Mane Mase temumukuza. Mwana temumukuza banaye. So basically nga tubimazeyo. And these are kids who came. You remember how Rema came with her kadimpo, media nemuchisusa, you know? You guys started looking at us like bano kati bakoze chi.
Bakuze.
Baweddeyo. Like okula kulia because Jonta Kawala is still singing at her age, but ngamula bakati tuchayina chiddako. It was a battle on most of the TVs. Ngabayimbi buli ajagamba fetuliko like they are trying to cover the Julianas, the Irines, the Zawede.
That didn't frustrate you?
Kind of, but I'm a fighter, so I'm
looking at like gatingo olaba katugonga lukana kudaga badagamba Zawede yakatade
kati oshitegeera
shiba yakalese fia yakakubye Rema yalukonko
NBS yankubira olimba lwange ne lubeera 6 months on top, remember? Whoever was around that time.
He's around this
Faizo. He's there. Faizo is my witness. I was on
your system top.
Olozarachi muyise my boyfriend.
So
these guys retrieved my song and it came back to number 1. And be a good deal. So basically we had done it all. Nengamba kakati, am I going to compete with these kids? The vocals are there. Yes, you say we have vocals, but these kids came with vocals. Omwana yakuba oluyimba olwasooka Rema baluyitaani? No. Oliwange. The song was beautiful. The song was everywhere. Though ours really hit so hard, but her songs were really beautiful. And I'm thinking, kati ogenda kuyimba nga byayimba. In fact, that's about the time when the day one is sending him mpandikira oluyimba oli mu line ezo. So he did for me a song called Emberazo with your famous Be My Net. So, nagenda babeera tekikoze. Nga tekikoze. Nga our songs are not as powerful. So I tried making calls to different artists. Nebaga mujja tukole banda. Bamu ne babita ebyokusaaga. You know? Nga bo balowooza bakyaliko. Sijja kwogera amaanyi.
At that time when you were again into live band, it was you ne Karo Kasita yagezaako band that time. From down here. Beginning was very difficult. The only
person who actually listened was Cindy. Because she used to see me, like she'd ask me, Sarah, band, all of a sudden now I come band. And it worked.
But again, let's just go a bit behind. Wasn't band expensive? Buying equipment, backline, rehearsal grounds,
I've been in band for over 10 years, but I just got sound. Was that last year?
Seriously?
Yes.
Obadde obipangisa?
Badde mbipangisa naye nga bindia.
That is so costly.
I talked to Mr. Moses Matovu sometime. We had a conversation because for me, Afrigo Band is
the best line.
Yeah, because they've been around forever, with or without music. Era mbuze nyimba mganze nze nkola live music wangu bo nsaba oluyimba njaddu fulumya when I feel like. So mwami Matovu nangamba Afrigo Band paka kati ekyagula byuma. No.
The upgrading.
Exactly. Chengezako kugamba nti you can never buy sound once. like however big you are, even events companies, twatandika ne bandi zaffe nga tukola buno mix up buno katuli ku digital tuli ku digital mixers. So like I was saying that it was expensive, but in a cheaper way that we used to hire the sound, but your returns are not so much, but credit wise okuba relevant mu industry sometimes it's not about getting a lot of money. Mufuna katono band yona nefuna, but the band keeps growing. So right now it's a big band. It's now an organization. It even has a manager.
Isn't it harder to travel with band? You can't more traveling and again the Guru, Masindi, Masaka, but now it involves a band. Do you get those gigs of?
We are getting gigs when Captura, when Ballet, festive season actually we almost spent it. When Gulu, Captura and Ballet. Yeah, the cost is higher, but for people who understand band, they will pay that money. The people who understand the band. Kuba muntu okutwala band nga terina artist like these CD artists abalina enyimba eziriko, but they just love, they know a live band can keep people for 4 hours drinking, which an artist or a CD apart from when they're really big and they're really big, no more it's
but I feel it was a bit challenging for you of the mainstream, you are the peak atoze mu band ne band oberanga zemu buto, you know, to gather clients, live audience yagala live music and all that. Kyokka eri omuziki guli mukutambula, tuli mu 2012 enyimba zifubutuka abana bakola ebivulu
na olina kubira na ganzi sagala band njagala ojje weke.
I still do that a lot. Nchafulumya abagole era temunzi jake emirimu. I love what you said. It crossed my mind. Nasoka kutya. Ne si oli Sarah gwe mwogerako every day on air. But guess what? The band has a bigger mileage. You play for bigger companies.
Yes.
They don't have to be on TV. At the end of the day, fenatononya sent. I don't have to be on TV or perform for curtain raising, produce music. For me, at some point in my life, it became about kugula byuma. Mifo ky'okulowooza video ndowooza ngoma.
Machines.
Mifo ky'okulowooza njagala munteeke ku show eri. Everyone wants to be there. I was thinking about buying microphones, buying about speakers.
Business, omuzimu gwa business gwali gutudde.
Yabibalamu wali nga bajja n'agamba kati abantu bagenda kuba 10 sina gagobagana na bano.
Exactly.
Because I think even these new artists came with a lower pep check compared to kuzamweze mwali musaba. Kwa Desire by then anyway yakubira ko 5 million. Grace na Chimera nga asabo ba 8.
Grace yali ajja ne badansa.
Nga mwina prices zira bloka ni wajjawo bana abe million 2 na Groovers.
But trust me, the band is better for me.
But also that's the same era that social media yali etandikiriza. Facebook especially,
Instagram
bano babadde so lucky. They've not fought hard. Fair, you were on your own. We've managed ourselves. Nga go wegendera mu studio no sasula kyagula nyina kwandikira nyimba Silver, no sasula video gwe weka alone.
True.
And you did have a platform apart from media which used to put us down sometimes. Otobye wakafu mega di yanga balu yali akubye omusajja ku petrol station. Yanga Maria akafulumya oluyimba lwenga lupya arana na Rock TV omya inamugamba gwa baaki gato kyayimba segera
gwe tebakikubuuzaako nosanga omuntu nagaza Zawede nga tokyayimba
nyengo ino olupya
Megadi yatugamba yali agenda kulwanira ku street, the pain. Even Ragadi talked about it recently. Wamugamba gwe bichi nga tanakola wano concert. But also you guys media, I think you need to research about an artist. Kuba omuntu akukyaza ekigambo ekisoko muva mukamwa
ng'obuze
mwabachi.
I think they have the same script. They have the same questions.
Tamanyi
na chokola,
you know?
The problem gender with these people. Again afune Genzi I'm interviewing.
Checha happening ako Irene na movie.
No, I don't.
Yali akola show.
When did you last see me on an interview?
I think that's why you all don't like interviews.
Pick. This one, I was like, I even clapped. I was like, wow.
These are my people.
That era, even if
Juliana has that. She won't just go.
Bloggers, I'm sorry, they're going to get mad with me, but I don't do interviews with them because we're in a different world. They think what they're going to ask.
And likes.
Jasmine is what they're going to ask me. We're a bit of different generation. Music wafe ya jambo lala nnyo. Tali ngo wakakati, like I was still telling you. Abayimbi bakakati bali lucky nti azuka kumacha nateeka olimba ku YouTube ensi nerumanyirawo.
Let's talk about kubanga ali anga tonajja tubadde ne system engeri music gyetambula kati. Tell us system ya munyimba mwazikolanga muti. System yaliwo mbu I had to do A, B, C, D.
One, a song was written even for 3 months. For instance, for me,
3 months.
My 2 biggest songs were written in 3 months.
Nangamba
lero brain yange line eddako sijirina. I used to go there every other day. And he's writing one small song, yes.
Nagolaba katono mpa ibiti byange nve wano.
Mama nemugamba ye kano kayimba chi. 3 months. And then the producers, I hope they're watching, the Angonis. Aid ne pato very strict. In that never boy na sente. Ngolimba telu making a sense ngaba kugoba.
Eddie was like that, yeah.
Yes. You don't tell them what to do. They're the ones who produce your line.
Eddie even had ina ne banonyo bulunyaga jankole yo limba.
Abo ba student ba Steve.
Ajuka Eddie yakulide bweru.
Eddie yali akulide bweru yajja because
okimanyi mbu Eddie student wa Benon.
Eddie student wa Benon oba Benon student.
Benon rather student wa Eddie. Yasooka ennyonyo mubako. Yabako babiri
Wow.
For some time.
So
interesting.
These guys, they would produce one line of the song. Sibi nonti mwana suliramu zabalonga naye ngenda okola le collab nanga kati mwana so compare awa kachupa katugenda kujira, sorry I'm saying it on air, tugenda kujira no speed in one night nangamba omanyi music wa recording echirowe vibe high byanema kwa
nga wamanyira kiri
because by the way, you ask us why you don't release songs. That's the reason. For us, our way of releasing songs was so different. Katoso akungamba nti ompandikira olimba mudakika 2 chance James studio ekire ekyo ndukolenga ne feeling yaro. You listen to our songs, we first felt them. Eddie yakuyimbisa ngolimba weka kapera weka word by word.
But you
see, that's why I would add
kubachigoma tulamu enkudye
fulme. Kati nkubuze ekigambo. Omwana asija kwogera luyimba lwa muntu. But the songs that are on right now, how long do they last?
3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Abalugagawaddemu oba batalugagaddemu.
Abatana banafuna.
I am here feeding on an 18-year-old song.
Yeah.
Up to today that ngena neneta ngena nenyimba 10 mu band abane bagala twagala kambere nawe, and you feel like, wow, what do they want to
and the audience is singing.
Yes.
At this Gen
I should show you the videos
at
of
this
our
Gen
band.
Z, because ekintu ekyo kyatutawanyako twagenda ku show ya Lydia Jasmine twali audience ne Katamba ne Rojoba. So tulaba abayimbye abali abato bajja ku stage bayimba. The audience was very dull. Ngeri cold. Ne kujjako Chance na Lubega. Chibigigiri kujjako
nenga abantu betulaba abantu
bana bato. Henry Tigan. Audience neistuka nezina. So it confused us. Nebuza bana bagala zine nyimbe nkade. Is it Gen Z? Oba it's
millennials? Because sometimes I ask my manager, well, when I went to Ginger recently at Autospa Ginger, the kids that first scrum and danced, and danced to my song. Na stopping a music name Bozomana. How old are you? How come you know this song? Of course, even on TikTok it's there. They're even replaying them on TikTok. Nengamba iyi. So chiriche badegamba forimba balukolanga line by line. Aidinga tomu akugamba go back if you're not ready. You know, the songs were about even your mood, your tone, your feeling. Muri mpulira musenyiga togenda faananya verse soka
aina ne tone mbwe tone simanyawo yali yimba nga yagala okaba kubanga kiri down.
Thank you.
I had a problem with even Lutalo. Recording with Lutalo is
so music yali I know kubamu a bit of emotion,
and that is why the songs last. You listen to Whitney's song I Will Always Love You, miaka meka because it's what atana instruments.
Do we still have that crowd? That's the question. Is do we still have that crowd that will sit and listen to kweno passage tuliko omwana atakumande ku Thursday night?
Trust me when they ask us for artists, because the band has been playing at a scare lounge ojimai akamwesimo every end month bade bansaba bayimbi, but guess which artists they've been asking me for? The old artists. Old artists. Recently bansaba Zigidi, ne bansaba Henry Tigan, ne bansaba Betty Mpolo. Yes, And
crowd.
Yes, and these are the same crowd you're going to play in Kudifo, this other song, Ozambe and whatever. They are young. That's what he was saying. These are young people. Nayenga manager na ya kugamba ono yagendo sika crowd.
Yeah, audience yemwe mu strictly soul eyo eyabadde abato.
Na kugamba ono yagendo kunsikira crowd ono wena mulanga tebajja kujja.
So tulina kintu tugambe ki first stressing the people who went into talent deep like you. Nga music bamuwa budde. It looks like system when yaddukamu speed ne bajeso kale gojja kuva mu mu band. Never frustrating and never jeso.
That is so true. I talk to many of them and they're like Sarah
how do they come back? Kwabo nati bajja kusobola band Sarah.
Yes, but this is going to be very tricky, by the way. You cannot be the same as you were 10 years ago.
True.
Nange so akwerimba. Right now I'm thinking of coming with a concert. Concert. I'm not thinking of releasing music, but concert. Because I can release a song, njiteka obutesinga Sarah Zawede, but I'm not releasing it to compete with the TV. That generation, there's one TV, I released my latest song Forever. TV nengambirawo enyimba ezamwe tokyazikuba.
No way.
They told me enyimba ezamwe ezamwe they told it to me direct. I was with the manager, we went there, we took my latest song. Nebangamba olaba naona olukuba olarema rise obuyisi because now this is Roma who is even way below me down. Her last song, it was very beautiful. Yajikola over which nebagamba
brain I think.
That beautiful song. The guy was like, to be honest, Katimwe, we play for the 20 and below.
Target audience here.
Yes. Yeah. Now, you cannot have me trying to fit in with such a TV. What I can do right now is to release a beautiful song for my brand and my people, because for me I'm lucky among the artists that I can still perform every day on live music.
It's the struggle trying to fit with every generation.
Yes.
Get your people.
Yes.
Sing for them, call them in Serena. Yes. They will come.
Yes.
I can
give you an example of Nachi, what's his name?
Kenneth
Mugabe. Golowooza nti wa generation eno nnyo but yakwata musically beautiful. Kenneth Mugabe's music is not dancehall music, neither is it dance. It's not the music you're going to play here every day. But guess what? Buli wamufe mu band, buli wa live music, buli you can find a way of doing music that suits certain ears. Abemitwala atano zinagenda mu concert y'abawuma n'empunga ku Sheraton last year. The table was, people were paying 500, not VIP what? No. Standard ticket was 500k. Nebategeke chenchawe. Artists are just lazy.
Zawi, let's first take a break, yeah? Tucharine Sarah Zawede, it's a Throwback Thursday. She has a live band, but it's a Zawi band. Tujakwa tubabulira where it actually plays if you want to, make a date, once in a while you go and watch some cool live music. But like she has hinted also, there is a big show coming up later in the year. She'll also be giving us details regarding that. But for now, Katukomero.
After 5, brought to you by Your money is not enough. We're sorting it with MTN Momo. Use the Momo app or dial *165 *5# to add call with Momo Advance and pay bills, send money or buy.